Hi guys! I actually completed my Shinhwa collection back in February, and I'm here to do a collection video of Shinhwa, which is their 12 albums, because that's how I define my first completed collection of Shinhwa, because well, they do have special versions, which are some of them really hard to get, and I did think about getting some solos, and they also have some Japanese releases. But first, the first step I wanted to do, and I think like everyone should do who wishes to collect Shinhwa, is get their 12 albums in a very obvious order. So I'm going to show them in release order. So let's get started with SM Entertainment back in the 90s. This is their first album, Resolver, which is a really sad jewel case, but again 90s, and the footbook is super thin. But you know, first and Baby Shinhwa. It only had 10 songs. This is probably the least they did. But there may be another one where they only had 10, so. Then there is T.O.P., their second album, Twinkling of Paradise. Ooh, 13 tracks. Okay, they're like edits of T.O.P., so like cheating. But still, that's really nice. Again, pretty thin for the book. Oh. Then their third album was Only One, where they changed their style a bit. And it took me years to be actually able to read that that's Shinhwa. I had no idea what that is. I thought that's just a cool design. No, that's actually Shinhwa written there. Still with the jewel cases, but this comes with 14 tracks. That's really nice. And still thin for the book. But after this, I don't know, like 2000 started or something, but SM thought, oh, why don't we do something with the jewel case? And that's how their fourth album, Hey Come On, got a weird slipcase. Like the jewel case is like that, but like, you know. So this is interesting, and this actually has my favorite footbook. It's been a while since I listened to these albums, so I'm not that sure, but I think I like this one the best out of the SM albums. Yeah, there's like the things broke in my album, but yeah, there's a CD. Okay, I just put that back. And this footbook and the blue shirts, oh my god. I love this. I love this. They're not very much clothes though, but like I love this footbook. And now I need to struggle to put this back. See? Okay. Then my personal favorite, if they have to do a jewel case, is Perfect Man, their fifth album. That's when Andy got back. Because this is like, you get this fake spine, and that's like tricks you into thinking that this is not a jewel case. At least that's really nice. Even though it's like this kind of slipcase, so when you put it back you have to be like careful with this. You don't get an extra footbook like in Hey Come On, but you get the extra cards on the lyrics. You need to put this back first, because then it won't get stuck. And there is the jewel case, which comes with a much thicker footbook than the first 3 albums, but it's still a bit less than Hey Come On. So here's Perfect Man. I love this green, it's so pretty. Then the last album with SM Entertainment, the 6th album, Wedding, and it's actually not written anywhere, or at least I'm blind. This comes with 12 tracks, I think, if I can read or something. And Perfect Man was like 12 too, so it's pretty nice. SM was pretty generous back then with songs. I love this CD, one of my favorites. It's very nice, I like it. And the footbook is, well, less than Perfect Man. But, you know, I don't know what SM did, why they went back to jewel cases. I guess that trend continued with the Machinki. Because, like, this was around the time that they debuted, so. This is the last SM album that they released, and SM was actually really nice. And a couple years ago, like 2 years ago, they reprinted these, so they are all available as of now that I'm filming this, though I haven't checked it since I got these last summer, so I'm not 100% sure, but they should be still available. And SM learned one thing from Shinhwa, and I'm really glad they did, is that after the contracts expire, you want to sign all of the members and not just try to make some solos like they did with HOT, because Shinhwa just thought, oh well, we can just leave together. And they had a pretty successful career with good entertainment. And they had 3 albums there, which are the hardest to get, oh my god. So if you are planning to collect Shinhwa, to get these 3, it might be a struggle. And the first thing they did with them was Brand New, their 7th album, very suitable title. And this comes with 14 tracks, so like really nice, really nice. And the same slipcase as Perfect Man, I really like it. And I love the colors, like so pretty, like middle 2000s, like it's looking nice, it's really nice. There's this main food book first. Yeah, like there's a sticker too, so like it keeps opening there. And there's the jewel case, because you can't get rid of jewel case. We are still at that time. Very simple design, but like they're the members and checklist. And I don't remember right now, but there might be some photos inside, but it might be just the lyrics. I think there should be some photos at least. So let's put this back. So it's hard to get Brand New, but it's a really nice album. So, and they are already like, there's a different sound obviously, like the SM stuff is like really early K-pop, so it's like an in-between obviously. Then their next one was State of the Art, which is the first digipack. Just look at this, this is so wonderful after all the jewel cases. Well, it's just a pocket and reminds me of Acha packaging, so it's not that good. And I think like the food book, it's pretty thick, but it's still less than Brand New got. So I think Brand New had the nicest food book out of the first 7 albums, like thickest and like stuff like that. So, and hey, come on, yeah, I like those too. And then 10th anniversary came, and they released their 9th album, Volume 9. Very special name, I know. No, I need to turn it like this. I keep forgetting it. That's how you get the 6 of them. See? And I want to take this out, but this is a giant food book, so very special, even though this is the normal version. And this is, if you have it or have seen, it's really similar to Monsta X's debut album packaging, but obviously Shinhwa did it first, so yes. And this is really big, and as you can see, that's why the camera is so far away from my bed, because I wanted to be able to fit this thing in the picture. So this was the last thing they did with Good Entertainment, and they enlisted, and well, Good Entertainment didn't survive, and they also had a girl group, and they never debuted, which would have been an amazing girl group, those 5 girls. Oh, but yeah. And when they came back and Eric got them together again, and it's almost everyone is happy because they are making amazing music. And this is what got me into Shinhwa, obviously. And these packagings and like food books and everything, they are just so perfect. And the first one is The Return, Thanks Edition. Just look at this. And The Return, very suitable title. Whenever they are like having a new start, they are having like really nice titles. And this is, I just love these packagings. Even though if this cracks, I have no idea how to replace it, because this is like this other type of jewel case. Yeah, that's red and orange. They work surprisingly well together in here. And you can get this out at the top, it's interesting. It's like the Don Don jewel case kind of big thing, just shorter. So it's scary because if this cracks, it stays like that. And there is the food book with the weird hats. And this is actually the same, entirely the same food book as the special edition. And this is also the reason why I'm fine having only the thanks editions for The Return. And now I forgot which way they were. And Oh, no. No, sorry. Sorry, album. I'm really sorry. And again, it's actually the same kind of slipcase. They still stayed with that. And the same thing, entirely the same thing happened with the classic, the 11th album. I really like it how the 10th album is the return. I really like it. So, this is even thicker. This is a bit thicker, very silver. And again, it's entirely the same, and I love this concept. Oh my god, this is so amazing. This is so pretty. Just look at that. It's so pretty. And again, the special editions footbook is entirely the same. This is so beautiful. Probably my favorite footbook out of all theirs. I love it so much. I love it so much. And again, this is very, very similar, and you can just get this. Though I'm pretty sure this is already getting hard to find, and this is only the thanks edition, not even the limited one. Because, well, if you don't like big albums, these are really good for you because these are small, tiny bit bigger than jewel cases. They won't take up a lot of space on your shelf, and you still get all the same photos. Though if you love big, giant, high quality photos, then I guess the special edition is for you, but count with the shipping. And the return is really rare for that. I think you can still find the classic. And then there is the struggle with special editions comes for me, because their 12th album V has a different photobook from the special edition. And this is the thanks edition. Just look at that, they're just so pretty, the names of the 12th album and stuff. And oh yeah, this comes with 10 songs only. How many did this come with? Oh yeah, the top has a track listing. I always forget which side it is. It has 11 songs, so the return and the classic has 10. So they started to do it like SM does it nowadays. I love this album. Probably my favorite is between the classic and V. I know, I just really love their most latest 3 albums. But like, their music was always good. It's just like what kind of K-pop music you like, it depends on that, so all of it is good, it's just different. So yeah, and there is V, their latest album. And as I know, they are going to have a comeback in the fall, autumn, so I'm really looking forward to see the 13th album. I just love that they are keep releasing only full album. That's what quality is. Plus, since they are responsible for the music, considering that it's like their company and stuff, it's just really amazing. Like, that's why also these 3 are actually better albums, not just the sound, but it shows that they have a lot to do with which songs are put on the albums. So these, if you want to collect Shinhwa, definitely start with these, and they are really worth your money. So I just love these so much. And then if you decide to collect all the 12 albums, obviously I would suggest to just I don't know, somehow do these the 6 SM albums, because they are still available, and you shouldn't wait until they go out of print if you really decide to collect them, because it might be a struggle then. And recently SM keeps forgetting reprinting stuff. I have no idea why, so I need to turn it, I don't know which way. I don't know, I don't even know how this goes on my shelf. So that's how, hey, come on, that album is really confusing. That is just really confusing. And after you're done with that, or even in the middle of your collecting SM, my suggestions for these: search eBay. Like, search it often, and one day you might get lucky, because that's how I got them. I didn't pay a lot for these at all. They were barely more than a normal album price. It's just really patience and luck. So this is my Shinhwa collection, and it's complete as of now. Even if I decide to get special editions, you know, it's still complete already. The ones I want the most is obviously the special edition for V, and well, the impossible to get. That's absolutely impossible to get, the special repackaged edition of volume 9. That's impossible. Though I would really want it. I've seen a picture of brand new ones and the state of the art one, and they look really nice, and I think the brand new one is actually like a repackage. I didn't check and didn't go too deep into that, so I don't know if it comes with more songs. I think Good Entertainment is actually pretty mean, so they probably do come with more songs. So I might be interested in these two special versions and that one, but that has to wait because currently I can't fit giant albums like that, special edition for that one, in my room. So yeah, that has to wait really. I hope you like this video. I think I don't need to do how to collect Shinhwa. If anyone would want me to, I would just say like get the new 3 first and then get SM ones and then search for these, because that's really logical way and I think everyone can figure it out by themselves. So thank you for watching and bye. Ooh, it looks so pretty. Just look at that, and brand new is in the middle. Ooh. Thanks for watching. Bye.